In this video, I'm gonna go over a law of attraction technique and a scripting technique that I use, which placed me where I am today. Guys, this is extremely powerful, and I want everybody to give this a try. All right, make sure that you guys use this. I've talked about it on my channel before, but for those of you that are new to my channel, tune into this video, all right, and give this a shot if you are trying to change your life. But you already know the deal. First, hit it. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. My name is Kevin Brown, also known as ExpressedWordz with a Z, and welcome back to Speak It, See It, Feel It, where you can speak your life into existence, you can see it becoming your reality, and you can feel as if it is already yours. So happy Tuesday, guys. Welcome back to another video. I hope you all are having a wonderful week. Happy holidays to all of you out there. All right, we are going to discuss in this video a law of attraction and scripting technique that I used, which completely changed my life and placed me where I am at today. All right, so for those of you that are new to my channel, guys, welcome. My name is Kevin. We talk all things spirituality, personal growth and development, and allowing me to help you become the greatest version of yourselves. All right, so like the little snowman says right here, welcome, welcome, welcome. So I'm glad to have you here. So let's tune in. And if this video does resonate with you guys, please be sure to give it a thumbs up, all right? So I want to be transparent with you guys. Okay? I don't want to hide behind no mask or behind no shadows or anything like that. I'm going to let you guys know we're going to talk about my life just a little bit, just the past few years, and these techniques that I use, which placed me where I am today, and why you need to use it if you want to change your life for the better. Okay, so guys, let's start off. I want to start off by saying, so I was working for a company. I'm not going to drop the company name or any employers' names or anything like that, but I was working for a company. I was working for them probably, this was before my awakening, by the way. I didn't wake up until around 2017. But prior to that, I had been, working for this company. I had been with them probably about 5 years or so, 4.5 years, roughly around that time frame. So, I loved it. It was great. I was making good money. I was making good money, family. I was making good money, great benefits. But towards the tail end of this, leading up to when my father got sick in 2018, I started to feel a disconnect, right? Are you at a job or are you in a career or somewhere where everything's going so well, it's good and dandy, but then you feel the disconnect. You feel that you shouldn't be there and you feel that you are more. Well, that is exactly what happened to me, guys. So like I said, I had my awakening in 2017, but when my father got sick in the beginning of 2018, and leading throughout that entire year, I just started to feel, like I said, detached, disconnected. I was no longer happy, basically is what I'm trying to say. I was no longer happy in my current position at my current job. I loved the people that I worked with. They were awesome. They were great people, but I wasn't happy anymore. I wasn't happy, and I felt like that my life was not being fulfilled. Okay, so if you are feeling like that, especially after having a spiritual awakening or the things that you're going through, stay tuned to this entire video. Okay, make sure that you guys stay tuned to this entire video and use these techniques that I'm about to let you know, which is going to change your life. Okay, so like I said, I'm gonna be transparent with you guys. Okay, so I was unhappy, and I would sit back at this job and I would just think, man, I want to be on YouTube. Man, I want to start a channel, but what will people think about me? I don't know. Will the information even resonate? Will people laugh at me? Will this happen? Will this happen? I mean, I had so many thoughts in my head, but yet I was unhappy. Okay? So in 2018, like, I've learned this and I've talked about this on my channel before, and I'm going to talk about it again. But one of the most powerful law of attraction techniques that I have used to date so far is the 2-cup water method. Law of attraction technique. So if you guys would like to take a look at that, I'm going to pop it up here on the screen. All right, so make sure you guys go and check that out. It is very effective. It works. It's absolutely amazing. Not saying it's going to happen like the next day or anything like that, but if you pay attention to the signs, you will see that this is going to begin to happen. So the 2-cup water method basically is that you take 2 cups. Your first cup, you put a sticky note on it and you write your current state, you know, where you currently are and why you're unhappy. And then on another cup, you're gonna put another sticky note and you're gonna write what you're trying to manifest. Okay? So guys, like I said, I'm gonna be transparent with you. I did the 2-cup water method when I first learned about it, back when I was first, you know, learning the law of attraction and everything like that. And I wrote down on my cup and my sticky note that I was unhappy at my career, in my job. You know, I was unhappy. And I think a lot of that had to do with the passing of my father and seeing him get sick, you know, because of the awakening that I was going through. But I was extremely unhappy. I did not like working a 9-to-5 job. I did not like telling me when I could and could not go to lunch, when I had to go back. And I did that a lot in my life. You know, I've worked for some great organizations. I've made great money in my life. But I thirsted for more. Because when you work at a company at a 9-to-5 like that, there's always that ceiling cap where they just keep you there. You know, you could work for a company for 4, 5, 6 years and you don't ever go anywhere. You know, you're always making the same amounts day after day. And of course you get raises and stuff like that. But my point is that I was unhappy. It was not what I wanted to do anymore. So I used this 2-cup water method so that the universe could guide me to where I needed to be, right? I asked God for guidance. I asked God to lead me to where I was supposed to be because I wasn't happy at this job. So I did the 2-cup water method. Months later, let's fast forward to 2 years later. 2 years later, guys, I did this 2-cup water method in 2018. I think I did it again in 2019. And I was still working at this position, but 2 years later, fast forward 2020, at the height of when COVID happened, and I lost my job. I lost my job there. And at first, I was extremely nervous at first, right? Because I was like, oh man, how am I gonna pay for this? I have a son, how am I gonna do this? What about my insurance, right? Oh my God, I had so many thoughts in my head. I didn't know what was gonna happen. Now, mind you, if you guys remember, if those that have been sticking around with me, if you've been around my channel, way back in 2020, in the beginning of 2020, there was a period where I needed to kind of chill from doing my videos because I went through a herniated disc and I went through some very excruciating pain in my back and my shoulder, you know, which shot all the way down my arm. And it was around the time, close to when I lost my job. So my insurance was running out as well. So I remembered back to when I tried the 2-cup water method and I was like, oh man, I told myself that I was unhappy in this job and that I wanted something different. Now, before that though, I had already started my YouTube channel. I was already on my path to where I was supposed to be. Okay? So my point is that using this 2-cup water method, right? I was unhappy. I'm a walking testimony of this and I'm giving you guys transparency. I was unhappy. I lost my job, and then I stepped right into my purpose and what I was supposed to be doing, which is right here, providing, teaching, and just being out here on YouTube and doing my thing, you know? So the 2-cup water method is very effective. If you are just unhappy in your current state right now, right? There's somewhere else that you want to be in your life, but you're not really quite sure how to get there, right? You don't know who you need to call, you know, the resources that you need, maybe how much money you need to invest into something. There's a complete unknown and a smoky gray cloud right there in front of you where you just have no idea where to start. And my thing was that doing this 2-cup water method, I just said that I was unhappy and I wanted to do this because I already knew that I wanted to be a life coach. I already knew that I wanted to jump back on to get on YouTube, even though I was afraid. But before I lost my job, I had jumped on YouTube already. And the thing is that everything works in divine timing. Okay, so me losing my job right at the height of the pandemic, and God sustained me, and I'm still sustained. And I say everything that I just said to say this is that it's going on the year 2022, and I haven't worked for a single employer, for a single person in almost 2 years, and I am doing well. So that right there says a lot about the 2-cup water method law of attraction technique, and that it is very powerful, because I was unhappy. I was extremely unhappy at the job that I was at because I went through my awakening, and I started to wonder, like, wait, there's more to me. There's way more that I'm supposed to be doing than to just be driving to this office to work 9 to 5, get off, and then, there's way more. There's way more. And when I took that step out on faith to create my channel, I lost my job. So you see how things kind of just work out? Things just work out the way that they are supposed to work out, okay? So guys, give this a try. The 2-cup water method, it is very, very effective. Like I said, I linked it up, so make sure you guys go and check that out. I think it was around like 4 minutes, 4 minutes and 45 seconds or so. So make sure you guys go back and check that video out, and I will also link it at the end of this video, okay? So the next technique, scripting, my scripting success story. Let's go ahead and talk about it really quick. And what I did, this was absolutely amazing. And the power of scripting. I love scripting, and I love that when you do script and when you do believe it, when you do visualize, and then you do put it away and just set it and forget it, that it will come to pass, okay? Now, this is my scripting book. I have my scripting book with me right here. I try to script every night, but I'm also a writer. I'm also a published author, so I love to write, Now, in 2020, like I said, I lost that job. Oh man, my camera went out. My light went out. Let's see if that stays on a little bit longer. I'll try to speed this video up. So in 2020, when I lost that job and I was doing my YouTube thing, my life coaching thing, I was working on that. Towards the tail end of 2020, I ended up joining with a telehealth organization, which allowed me to not have a boss or anything like that. But to be my own boss and to have it as my own company, basically. So the organization was, I joined this telehealth organization, and that was at the tail end of 2020. And then I started to script a little bit more. So in 2021, in April of 2021, I scripted a letter. I did a law of attraction scripting letter, okay? And what I mean by this is that I scripted out 5 things that I wanted to manifest. Now, not everything on my list has manifested right now. You guys can get a quick glimpse of how my writing and everything. I did not manifest everything on this letter yet, which is okay for me because I'm still working towards a lot of things. I've had a lot of things that I had to, cause roadblocks and pull back. But there is something significant up here that did manifest that I wanted to share with you guys, so that you can see the real results and I can give that transparency to you, okay? So I joined this telehealth organization in 2020. I wrote this letter in April of 2021. Now, there's one thing like I said, I'm gonna be transparent. There's one thing that I wrote with you guys up here, and I wrote that my name would be mentioned amongst the executive team with this telehealth organization, okay? That my name was gonna be mentioned. I was gonna be known. Because there was more of me there's more of people like me with this telehealth organization, right? There's probably over 100 people actually at the time that I had started and when I had wrote this scripting success story. Now, I said that the executive team would know me. Now in June, 2 months later, I met somebody and an amazing connection happened, which I introduced him to this telehealth company, and some things started to birth and things are starting to go well. Now, fast forward a little bit more through 2021. Do you know, guys, I want you to know this. Pay attention. Listen to me very clearly. The power of scripting, okay? I now have the CEO's phone number in my phone. I now have met all the business partners, the CFOs. They all know my name. They all have mentioned me and have talked about me, through what I'm trying to bring for this organization. So that is one part of my scripting success story. There's a few other things in here. Of course, like my YouTube channel growing, which that is manifesting slowly but surely. It's happening. So there, my book, Poetry Is Me, has gained more attention. That's happening. So there are little things that is manifesting slowly for me. It's happening. A few things that haven't happened, but I'm not fretting. I'm not screaming about it because I know it's going to come to pass. But this is my scripting success story. The fact that I was with this organization for only 4 months, I didn't know anybody at the top at that point. I didn't even really know the CEO's, I knew the CEO's name, but I didn't know what he looked like or anything like that at that point, right? Because it wasn't like I'm going to an office building and sitting down getting to meet with these people all the time. It was very, very different. Everything is virtual now with the way that the world is moving. All right, so my scripting success story is that what I wrote down in April came to pass literally probably 4 to 5 months later. Okay? So guys, whatever you are trying to manifest into your life, okay? These are two very, very powerful techniques that you can use to bring it into fruition for you, okay? The 2-cup water method, law of attraction technique, and also scripting. You should be scripting every single night, because when you script on a nightly basis and then you visualize and feel it, like I said, it may not show up the next day. My light's like dying, but I'm gonna go ahead and finish this video out just like this. So it may not show up the next day, right? But eventually it will show up. So as long as you continue to persist and as long as you continue to believe, it is going to happen for you, all right? So I won't make this video too much longer since my light's dying out and it kind of sucks when it cuts out and I don't even look. Are you guys like my decorations right here? Happy holidays, guys. I hope you all are having a wonderful Christmas. Happy Hanukkah, Happy New Year's, you know, for whatever you guys are out there celebrating. I appreciate you all for hanging out on my channel. If this video did resonate with you, all right, please be sure to give this video a thumbs up and consider subscribing to my channel. Come back and get some more knowledge and learning so that I can help you become the greatest version of you, okay? I know you guys are trying to manifest that dream home, that dream job, that dream relationship, whatever it is, okay? These scripting techniques, the power of scripting and using these law of attraction techniques will help you and you will attract them into your life, okay? So guys, I love you so much. Happy holidays. I will see you guys soon in the next video. Peace.